is a story that happened to me myself. And I may have told this story before. I've told this story quite a few times. Just when I was in high school, we used to have this class, this Native American Studies class, and they'd say, Yahola, go up there and tell some stories. And this was always a story that kind of really made me kind of really shudder a little bit because it's real creepy. But we were at a friend's house, and we all stayed over, and there was guys and girls were sleeping in different rooms, and she had the person we were staying with, her little brother had a room right next to hers that other people were sleeping in. But so I'm kind of woken up. I don't know, something I always tell, like I always wake up at certain times, and it's just almost like a instinct or something along those lines. And I don't remember what time it was, but I had to go to the bathroom, and that's probably what woke me up. but I kind of was making my way down the hall, and I looked into the room, because the brother's room was at the end of the hall, and I thought I heard somebody whispering. It was almost a little above a whisper, and I'm like, "What am I hearing? Like, what's that?" So I peeked my head in that room because the door's open, and I see the backside of her little brother, and he was talking to somebody in that closet. I don't know who he was talking to, but it was a full-on conversation, and I couldn't quite hear what they were saying. And I asked him, and I said, "What are you doing? You need to go back to bed. Who are you talking to?" He didn't say nothing. He just kept talking, and I was like, "Man, I ain't dealing with this tonight. I'm just not doing that." So I ended up going to the bathroom and running back to where I was at on the couch, and kind of kept an eye out there for about an hour. I couldn't really sleep after that, and I kind of looked, and I never saw him go back to bed, but when people that woke up said that when they woke up, the guys that were staying with him in his room, and he had like a little area where you could set up another bed, or I can't remember exactly what was the setup, but they said he was in there in his bed sleeping. So I never knew, I never saw him go back to bed. So I don't know, maybe if I was seeing it or if it was wanting me to see that, and it's kind of real creepy. There's a lot of things that happened in that house.